there, and welcome to the Garage Smart Universal XL HD instructional video. This kit lets you adjust the width of the pulley assembly to spread the lifting straps wide to accommodate large items. The Universal XL HD lifter uses two MyLifter units, so you can easily lift objects under 200 pounds that can be balanced with two strap points. Before you begin, check the parts identifier in the user manual and make sure all the correct pieces are there. If you are missing any pieces, do not attempt the installation and contact Garage Smart for replacements. For this installation, you'll need a ladder, a stud finder, a pencil, a drill, a screwdriver, a measuring tape, a wrench or a socket wrench, and the drill bit that was included with your lifter. It's vital that you make sure the item you want to lift isn't too big for the space where you will lift it. Place the item on the floor in the area where it will be lifted and make sure there's enough room between the item and the walls so it doesn't bump against anything on the way up. Slide frame piece A into frame piece B to make one adjustable Universal XL HD frame. Insert the two length adjustment pins through the holes in the frame to secure it in place. These pins can be removed and the width of the frame can be adjusted to suit your needs. While the item is on the floor, take the adjustable straps and loop them around or through the item at each end. Adjust the width of the Universal XL HD frame to align with the straps. Take the D-rings from the adjustable straps and attach one to the hooks at both ends of the Universal XL HD frame so each strap supports one side of the item. Then, tighten the straps and hold the frame so that the straps are taut. Measure the distance from the two closest walls to the back of the frame and to the front of the frame. Next, use these same measurements to mark your starting points on the ceiling where you will install your SmartTrack. The starting points will be used later as a guide for installing your lifters. Now, find the joists nearest to your starting point that aligns with the back of the frame. If your joists run parallel with the orientation of the Universal XL HD frame, you will need to install the SmartTrack along the nearest joist. If they run perpendicular to the frame, you will need to install the SmartTrack across the joists. Once you have found the nearest joist, use a stud finder and a pencil to mark the center of it. Do this by marking the edges of the joist and then marking the center. This is called the stud center method, which ensures that you will drill into the strongest part of the joist.
See our stud finding video here to help you find your studs. And before installing any SmartTrack, please view our mounting guidelines video here to safely install your SmartTrack and the product you will mount to it.
Using the included drill bit, drill at least 3 inches into the mark you made. If you are extending your SmartTrack, use the included connector, Allen wrench, and screws to connect your 2 sections of SmartTrack. Next, hold your SmartTrack in place over the hole and screw in one of the included lag screws and washers almost all the way. Use the stud center method to find the center of the joist for the other end of the SmartTrack and mark where you will need to drill next. With the SmartTrack as your guide, drill a hole on the opposite side of the SmartTrack at least 3 inches into the joist. Whenever possible, use 2 lag screws per SmartTrack section, 1 lag screw in every joist. Make sure the SmartTrack is flush against the ceiling. It is very important that you place both lifters so the cables are as vertical as possible when the item is lifted. If the cables are angled too much or get crossed, you could damage your property and the lifter units. Install the first lifter with the cable approximately in line with your starting point that aligns with the back of the Universal XL HD frame. Then, hook one of the carabiners in the next available hole on the same side of the track where the cable comes off the lifter and where the DC cable plug comes out of the lifter. Install the second lifter with the cable aligned with the starting point that lines up with the front of the frame. Then, hook the other carabiner in the next available hole on the same side of the track where the cable comes off the lifter and where the DC plug comes out of the lifter. Plug the DC cables into the power adapters and the lifter units. Install the power adapters anywhere else on the SmartTrack and then plug the 3-prong cable into your nearest outlet. For safety, snap the protective covers onto the empty spaces on the SmartTrack and use the back clips to hold the power cord in place. To install the clips, simply pull the 3M cover off the adhesive backing, stick the clip to the ceiling, and use one of the included sheetrock screws to secure it in place. Now you are ready to connect the lifters with the MyLifter app. Make sure you have downloaded the MyLifter app to your Android or iOS device and that you have enabled Bluetooth capabilities in the device settings. To connect your lifters to the MyLifter app, navigate from the app homepage to the Add Devices button to open the Available Lifters menu. You should see a slow blinking yellow light on your lifters. Firmly press the button near the blinking light. The light should turn green and blink faster. In the Available Lifters menu, your lifter should change from the Unpaired Devices group to a new group called Newly Paired Devices. After each lifter is paired with your app, you need to group them together. Navigate to the MyLifters homepage and tap Create Group in the lower left corner of the screen. You will see an option to create a flex group or a locked group. Tap the Locked Group button and select the two Universal XL HD lifters and give the group a name. You will then be prompted to confirm the group. Now, tap on each lifter and adjust the cables so they are the same distance from the ground or the floor. Then, tap Set Group Level. You may need to make additional adjustments once the item is lifted to be sure your item is level. To do this, tap the Help button and select Level Group. Then, tap on each lifter and adjust the cables as needed. Using the app's device control screen, lower the cables and slip one line under the front pulley and the other line under the back pulley on the frame. Make sure both cables are aligned vertically. Then, extend the cables and connect them to the corresponding carabiners on the SmartTrack. While the item is still on the floor, tap the Set Low button to set the low point. Next, use the app to lift the item a few inches off the ground. Make sure the straps are secure and the item is level. Make strap, frame, or group level adjustments as needed. Then, lift your object to the ceiling. Make sure to leave 6 inches of ceiling clearance. Then tap the Set High button to your Smart High point. Now, you can easily lift or lower your item with the press of a button. That's it for this video. Be sure to subscribe to see more videos like this and leave us a comment below. If you like this video, tap the like button and visit our website for more information. I'm Sherry, and I hope this video has made your garage a little smarter.